What's going on, guys? Welcome back to No Impulse Control. I am Justin.
I am Jasmine.
And this, I don't know which side you're on, and this is the place to be. Jasmine, I feel like it's been a while since we've caught up. It hasn't. It's been a week. Not even that, but it's been a long week, I feel like. So, and this is your challenge, in 10 words. 10 words. Describe your week to me. Not just today, because I know we talked about today, but just your week in general.
My week has been such a fucking shit show.
Period.
How's your week been in 10 words?
Oh, 10 words. My week has been... I feel like that's kind of a cop-out, but it is what it is. Hey, stop it. My week has been... Now it's my turn. Throughout this video or episode, I'm sure you guys will hear... between mine and Jasmine's places of living, the loud
oh my god,
people that need to show off their vehicles.
Small fallacies. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, my week has been a roller coaster of ups and downs. Boom!
Is a roller coaster not 2 words?
No, roller coaster is 1 word. Maybe a hyphen?
Roller coaster. 2 words.
Roller coaster. Smashed together. I've made it. My choice.
2 words.
Nope.
You could say a coaster of ups and downs.
No, that doesn't work, though. It doesn't work. Anyways, yeah. So, I choose 11 words. That's what it goes to. So, with that ups and downs, I have a big change in my life. Did you know? Well, you do know, but updating everybody else, I have a nice new truck.
Oh!
Yeah.
I forgot about the truck. How is the truck?
The truck is nice. It's nice. It's tall. It's very tall. To the point that I'm like, okay, you know what? I like it. My little man syndrome is like feeling good.
Are you gonna be the guy that everyone looks at and goes, "Wow, compensating much"?
Probably. It's not tall in that way though. Like it's a big truck. It's just a big truck. But it's not like I don't have a lift kit on it. I don't have like any of that stuff. It's just a big truck.
Not yet.
No, I don't plan on doing that. Because if I ever bring that north, I want to be able to get up there without having to gas up every 5 miles. Anyways, so yeah, nice new truck. We may have spent big boy and big girl money on it. Me and my wife. And
I like that we was the word you chose to use.
Well, yeah, it's our money, right? We oh my goodness, stutter much. We both put in money, so it's our money. I definitely couldn't have bought it myself, so.
I got you. Well, it is very exciting. I know that you've had a lot of issues with your other truck. So now that you've sold the other truck, gotten rid of it, what did you do with it?
It is sale impending. It's going to Darcy's grandfather. He wants a I want to call it a farm truck, but they don't have a farm.
Like a work truck?
A work truck, a beater.
Yeah. Did the blue one die?
Well, it didn't die, but it's essentially on life support.
It didn't die, but it should.
Yeah, it should be put to pasture. Darcy says that it's been around before her, so if that goes to show you or tell you anything. It'll be good for them to get an update. We're getting a little cash out of it, and we're helping them because they need it.
Yeah, for sure.
So that'll be good. Unfortunately, we're eating the price because we're not going to be able to sell it for what I bought it for. But that is what it is. Lesson learned.
So I was gonna say, I will say, when you showed up here the first time in the truck, I was looking at it. It was like, this feels like you're gonna be getting a new one soon. And I didn't want to say anything because you were super excited, but I was like, this truck is very little.
It
Comparatively
wasn't
to
even. Yeah, go ahead.
comparatively to what I thought you were gonna get, it was a lot smaller.
Hmm.
It was fine. It was a like cute little truck, but it definitely was smaller than I thought. And I was like, in the next couple years, I feel like Justin's gonna upgrade to something much bigger.
Yeah, change years to months, and you were
Mm.
correct.
Was it
And it
months
wasn't.
plural?
It was months. I got it the first week of the year and had to change it before the fifth month of the year. So,
Mm-hmm. Well,
but yeah,
there's other stuff going on too. But that's
yeah,
exciting.
yeah,
Congrats
yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
Thanks, thanks.
Um, yeah. I mean, you have more exciting news than I've got. I'm not going home this weekend, so that's my exciting change.
Hmm. Well, neither am I. So, yay, go team.
You're coming to my house.
Yeah, because
This is
we're
a
not going
long
home.
this is a long weekend for us at the time of recording, so we're gonna hang out and go bowling. Wow, we sound very exciting. A new car and bowling.
I'll say it. Our energy level is low because it is a Friday and we are both very tired. So it makes sense. It's also Friday evening. So we
Yeah,
have used all of the energy that we could to make it through the week.
yeah,
um, Maybe throughout the episode we'll pick up, but
yeah, mm,
the confidence in
yeah.
her voice tells me that it won't happen.
I'm reading a Reddit post.
Oh dear. Hey! Question. I'm very excited about this movie.
Is it Inside
Because
Out 2?
it
Two?
is Inside Out 2.
Is
I
it
am
Inside Out
so
2?
dos Inside
2?
Out dos. I am so
I'm
excited about this
pumped.
movie. The thing is, I'm super nervous that I'm not going to be able to use it in my curriculum because I use Health
Mm-hmm.
One, or I use Health One. That is one of my classes. I use Inside Out 1 in my curriculum. So I'm like, okay, perfect. That's like, maybe it'll be like seventh or eighth grade. I'll do Inside Out
Mm-hmm.
1, and then like, ninth, 10th, whatever, we'll do
Mm-hmm.
Inside Out 2. Try to figure it out. Um, I just have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to. Like the Disney creators went a different direction, and it makes me kind of sad. But I'm still
Mm-hmm.
very excited about the movie.
I am hoping that I'm hoping it's different than the ads are showing, and it's not as much like I don't know, as much you know what I mean, like as silly as it looks because it looks good, but it definitely looks like a Disney movie. It looks silly. It
Yeah,
doesn't look like Inside Out One, which had I mean, it was silly, but it had a really great meaning to it, and it was really good message. And I hope that they keep that energy up with Inside Out 2 because
yeah,
it looks so good and it's like her older um because like the age she's at right now is what my kids are at when they start in my room, and like that young kid, and by the time they're leaving it'll be her age in Inside Out 2. So it's like
hmm,
it's a good span for my kids, but I'm
right,
worried that it won't be the same kind of vibe, um, like learning how your emotions help you, and it's going to be focused on Joy
yeah,
trying to control things again.
right. Which, I mean, realistically, if you wanted to dive, you'd probably have to do this. I'd probably have to do that with like high
Hmm.
schoolers, but you could dive into the element of like why it's not a great thing to have one emotion all the time, and
Yeah, for sure.
controlling and all that
And the
stuff.
emotions are healthy. It's how you handle
Yeah,
them.
yeah. But like
Yeah.
realistically, I think that I have a feeling that you're right. I think
Hmm.
it's going to be very like it's going to be a good movie, but I don't know
Hmm.
that it's going to be something I can like pull in, which is one of my hopes because I'd like to I like to use other things that's not just me
Hmm.
standing up there talking,
Right.
because
Teaching tools are good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, do you know? Here's my next question. I don't know if you've
Mm.
looked it up or not. Have you looked up the new emotions?
No. What are the new
Don't look up the
emotions?
emotions. You got to guess.
Okay. I know anxiety.
Yep, that's one. There's
And then
five, by the way.
embarrassment
Yep.
because she's what 13.
Yes. Yeah, she's going into like teen years.
What's that one? It's not boredom. Is it no, it's not lethargy. It's ennui? No.
Ennui.
Is it ennui?
It's boredom, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
in French
I don't
because
think that's what ennui means in
no, I
French,
don't
but
think I actually don't remember what it's actually called, but no, you can't look it up. I can
I'm
hear you
looking up what
clicking away.
ennui means.
No,
Oh
it's
my
it's
god. Nope.
ENNUI.
Yeah. It means tiredness and boredom.
Yeah. So yeah.
I just didn't know that. All
Nice.
right, so we've got embarrassment, boredom,
Mhm.
anxiety.
Mhm.
We already had sadness, happiness, fear, disgust, and anger. Then
Mhm.
anxiety, boredom, embarrassment.
Ennui.
What else do teenage girls feel? Rage?
Being what?
Rage?
No, that would be under
Um,
anger, which it's still an emotion, but I'm classifying under anger right now.
yeah. Um, a calling
This
to the
one,
sea. I don't
all
know.
right, Ariel. I
Just
told
like
you
a
one of
calling
them.
to get away. Uh huh.
Uh huh.
I don't remember.
Mhm.
I might not have been listening as much as you thought
I
I
want everybody
was.
to make sure that this is clear. I told her this right before we got on, and she wasn't listening. Hmm. Hmm.
You did tell me. What was it?
It was a little old lady.
Oh, not memoirs. When you get that thing where you're like, oh man, I miss the good old days. Wish we were in the good
Mm-hmm.
old days before we were in the nostalgia.
Yeah,
Nostalgia. Is that
nostalgia.
emotion?
Technically, it's yes because it brings on the feeling of potential sadness or depression or like that kind of stuff. So
Mm.
it would be classified
Or
as sad.
happiness?
Or happiness. It could be. Generally,
Or
for me,
anger?
it was more sad, but okay. My nostalgia, unfortunately, led to sad. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but
Yikes! Traumatized.
anyways, those are our four so far. What's the other one?
Puberty? That's not an emotion, but
No.
I feel like something about puberty is going to happen in this movie. I also, can I just say before I say the fifth emotion, because I don't know what it is, I really hope they don't go in a way that's like there is a place for movies that talk about things like puberty periods and stuff like that, and I think those are great.
Yeah.
But I also think it doesn't have to be every kid's movie needs to talk
Yeah.
about it. Like Red, Becoming Red, Big Red, whatever the hell it was called.
It's red. I'm pretty sure is all it
Was
was.
it just Red?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, now I gotta look it up. Nope, that's not the movie. That's a
Turning
rated R
red.
movie.
Turning red.
Turning Red. Okay, worse. But like I get it, but it seemed like it was so much. I don't know.
I
It's
think it also
important
depends
and
on. I think it also depends on like
the context.
not even just context, but just how people
Excuse me.
see it. Because realistically, Turning Red said nothing about her going through puberty, though it definitely was, or yeah, going through puberty and having periods. It never spoke about that. But it was pretty blatantly obvious that that's what it was about. Because she was turning into a red panda, and there was a lot of like mother, whatever.
Innuendos, yeah.
Innuendos. There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, well, that's what I mean. Like, I know that they alluded to, and Disney movies do this a lot, but I know that they alluded to, Riley liking a boy in the last
Mm-hmm.
movie. And that's just like a part of growing up, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But I just hope it's not focused too much on like the hormones and the like overtly sexual themes, but they're disguising it so the kids don't know, but the parents find it funny because it makes it so you can't watch them without having to explain why you're laughing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
I
did
don't
see
know.
something. This was based off of the first one actually, and it
Mm-hmm.
never nobody ever came out and confirmed or denied it that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw one about you know, in the scene where it goes into the mom's and the dad's head,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like all like anger is the one
Mm-hmm.
who's controlling dad, and
Mm-hmm.
sadness is the one that's controlling mom.
Mm-hmm.
But all of the emotions are either male or female depending on whose head you're
Mm-hmm.
in. Riley has male and female emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and like, so there was a little like, I don't know if it'd be conspiracy theory or what, but that Riley was either like in some form of sexuality. She wasn't sure. Part of that in my
Mm-hmm.
head is like, you know, she's preteen, she's, you know, a kid, doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
um but at the same time, the health teacher inside of me was like, okay, maybe that's something else that's also, you know, being brought up.
I'm wondering if it's just the one because it was easier to cast the voices, but
Yeah,
also two, I'm wondering if it's like when her brain fully develops, she'll like that thing like when you turn 25, your
your
brain is
brain
fully
fully,
cooked,
yeah.
which is a whole thing. But like when your brain's fully cooked, I'm wondering if it's going to be a thing where it's talked about that like your emotions will will regulate when
Hmm.
you're fully developed, when you become an adult, when you're fully cooked. um
Maybe.
I'm wondering if that's what it is because that's what I thought was that it was just she's a kid and like had she hasn't had that thing where like her brain whatever, or maybe it's when she hits puberty it finally switches one way or another.
Right. I mean, hypothetically, it could be that she
She could
is
also be non-binary
non-binary, or yeah, whatever. Like, it could
or
be
13, who knows.
right. But it's just that same concept of like, you know, are
Sorry.
there going to be the same amount of people that like that like turning red was very much innuendos for menstruation? Are there
Yeah.
going to be that same kind of like mindset from the people who watch it, the parents who watch it, and look
Mm-hmm.
at that and be like, okay, well, you know what, she's going through puberty, her sexuality generally is like, that's when people start thinking about
Mm-hmm.
sexuality. So maybe that's something like, you know, asexual or whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's going to be something that does happen, which to me, like, it's
Mm-hmm.
upsetting that that's even a possibility. But at the same time, like I said, the health teacher in me is like,
Can I?
what
Why
can
would
I
it
do
be
with that?
What do you mean
It's
upsetting?
not, it's not upsetting that it's upsetting um that a kids movie gets looked at so like under a magnifying glass, when sometimes it's just
Oh,
there
oh,
to
oh,
be a
oh.
kids movie.
Right. That it's not actually an innuendo for anything. It's literally
Right.
just because it was easy to film.
Right.
I get you. Or because the creators
Yeah.
wanted to. I
Right.
feel like, especially, and I know this has always happened, but I feel like over the last few years, like since we all went online and we had a lot more free time, people have been looking so critically on things. Like, the term chronically online,
Hmm.
where like you look so deep into everything that you're seeing things that aren't there. So like I think there's a video that somebody posted the other day that was and you might have seen the meme. I don't know if this has reached your side of TikTok or not, but it was like um the post where somebody goes like um my long lost love, and then in parentheses, my best friend has abandoned me for war, went back home. And it's like all
I've
those
seen
things.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've sent you a few. But somebody posted one about her husband that was like, my dear long lost love, my husband has abandoned me and the children, went to work for the day, and has written me that he won't return for many moons. We'll be home at 5, but I want him home now, or whatever, right? And
Yeah.
she posted that. It's a cute little video, and she's like fake crying and whatever. That's great. And so many people in the comments were commenting things like, your husband provides for you. And it's just like such a chronically online take to be
Mm.
like, it's a video, man. Like sometimes it just isn't that deep.
Right.
And recently, so like we have to go through Common Sense Media, which super great website, by the way, if you're looking for stuff for school. Um, Common Sense Media generally rates things very well. It's also super religious, just like to put it out there. So it rates things differently than I would, but also I'm not the one getting paid to rate things. So if I was being paid, then maybe I would have an opinion on it. But no, so we were looking at movies and to watch and whatever, and a lot of them were so critical, and they were like, "This is not appropriate to show anyone under 8 because they say this one thing that could maybe be construed as possibly, potentially, maybe possibly violent, and this one kid that's experienced this, who is not anywhere, sorry, my phone's volume is on, but nowhere near your school or having anything to do, it's like one single kid could be remembering this traumatic experience.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I mean, I guess, but also it's a movie. They're playing
Right.
fucking Call of Duty every night at 9 years old. I don't think Willy Wonka is going to traumatize them. I'll be super honest with you there. They're seeing much worse. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like over the last few years, we have gotten so chronically online and hypercritical of every single thing that nobody can enjoy anything anymore without it being like a thing.
Right. Like something comes out of it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes it's not even there.
It's not even like a thing.
Yeah. To bring back your potential guess for the emotions.
Oh yeah, what is the last one? Sorry.
It's Envy.
Envy. Okay.
And she is this tiny blue character with like she looks like a child basically.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so those are the new emotions. Speaking of
Okay.
emotions or imagination, the new movie If is coming out soon too, and that has Steve Carell and
Mm-hmm.
John Krasinski in it, and I'm actually pretty excited for that one too. Little Disney nerdage, nerd off, nerd.
Disney nerd?
I'm pretty sure they're Disney. I know. Well, if what Inside Out 2 is Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, if might be DreamWorks. I think you're right, actually. Both of us went directly to start typing to see what it was, but yeah. So everybody,
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it.
yeah, it has Ryan Reynolds, John
Paramount.
Krasinski, Paramount, Steve Carell. It's got a good
It's loaded, yeah. Oh, it's
Thank
written and directed by John Krasinski.
I think he's one of the voices, isn't he?
Yep, he's the dad. Kaylee Fleming is B. Ryan Reynolds is Cal. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's from Fleabag. Anyone that's watched that?
She's the one that has a wicked raspy voice, right?
Not really.
No, there was somebody. I thought it was a Phoebe that was in what was that one? Shang-Chi.
No, she wasn't in that.
Oh, okay. Oh
No,
yeah,
she's English. She plays the. Have you seen Fleabag?
No.
Oh, you should watch Fleabag. It's really good. Like, not just me saying, it's a genuinely good show. I finished it in a day, which was sad, but I cleaned my whole house while watching it, and it's just it's a good show. It's definitely not like, so some of my kids have seen it, and that's like, take Cerrone Zamboni, because I'm sorry.
Yeah, you made that choice. Now live with your choices. Commit. Commit.
I'm going into timeout for a moment. Anyway, so Fleabag.
Hey! Did we say you could turn back around from your timeout?
So for those of you that only listen, you're missing key things here. I turned around in my chair for timeout, but I also made the I don't even know what character it is anymore. Yeah, your camera went unfocused.
Come back.
Also, we didn't say anything about my crystal clear image here.
Well, right now, I'm fuzzy.
No, I bought a new. I'm getting distracted. Hey, your brother just went live on Kick.
Did he?
Yep, just got a notification. Anyway, no, Fleabag's good. It's a girl who has a lot of trauma, maternal, paternal, and step-maternal trauma. It's just bad family, whatever. Low self-esteem. A lot of people watched it in 2020 when it came. I think it came out in 2020. It's English. It's the one where she will talk to somebody and then turn to the thing and talk in to the fourth wall. You probably heard the audios or seen clips from it, but
Probably.
yeah. But she'll say something and then she'll turn and be like, no, like that's not happening, and then turn back. They don't know she's talking to the audience, but like that's the whole series, is she's talking to the audience as if
Yeah.
it's like her inner monologue.
Yeah.
And then she meets a priest and wants to be with him, but he is a priest, and it's
Right.
like a whole thing. I mean, that's the premise of the show. But she, when she does her little monologue things where she talks to the audience, I guess it's not a monologue, but a little speech where she talks to the audience, he calls her on it and he's like, who are you talking to? Like, where do you go when you do that? And it's just very bizarre. It's very good. Speaking of movies, so I'm on Reddit, right? Because I was just looking at, like, there's a Reddit thread called Pop Culture. It's where I get some of my pop culture stuff. You know the movie Hercules, yeah? It's a good movie.
The cartoon one?
Hercules, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We all know it. We all love it. You know Meg, right? Megara.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are two people right now who are being potentially considered. And so this is on, just so you're aware, not based on anything, this is on the rumors and gossip section.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you're aware. So it's 100% truth.
Of course.
Yeah, right. So this guy posted, Dua Lipa and Ariana Grande are reportedly being considered for the role of Meg in Disney's live-action Hercules.
Who was the first
Here's
one?
two things. Dua Lipa. And here's my thing. One, didn't know that there's a live-action Hercules coming.
Yeah. I did know about that.
Oh. Well, I didn't. And so that's news to me. Oh. But the second thing is, we gotta stop casting Ariana Grande in things. She's not a great person. She stole a husband from a family where they had just had a baby. You know Broadway SpongeBob?
Sure.
He was okay, well there's a guy that plays SpongeBob on Broadway. Mm-hmm. And when they were filming Wicked together, they got very close. She's like held their baby, been over multiple times, got very close with him. And this could be all wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the T. I'm like 98% sure. We here at No Impulse Control speak only the truth. And no, he
speaks something that starts with a T, but you know, it's either truth or T, who knows?
Put that on a t-shirt.
Dude, all right, so new slogan.
Yeah, the truth or T, you decide. Anyway, they got together while they were on the set of Wicked, and he's like a happily well, I guess not happily, but he was a married man with a baby. And then Ariana Grande swooped in, and like, I want you do me a favor real quick and look up Broadway SpongeBob, and I want you to look at this man and tell me, would you destroy your marriage for this?
Well, the first answer, because I haven't even seen him, is no, obviously not.
Right, you wouldn't because you're a good person.
SpongeBob.
Look him up. Look at him. Look at his greasy little face.
He looks like...
he looks like SpongeBob. I'll tell you that much.
He don't look like SpongeBob. He looks like, what's his face from Spy Kids. Just give everybody a visual here.
Oh, we're giving a visual now?
Well, hang on.
Public, go look up live action SpongeBob. Go look up the Broadway SpongeBob. And then I'm assuming you know what Ariana Grande looks like. And if you don't, look up Ariana Grande. But also...
There.
Pourquoi? Why?
Look at that face.
Why? Yeah, so she broke up his marriage to his wife after they just had a baby. Because she was horny, I guess? I don't really know. Well, yeah. Anyway.
There we go. Yeah. This is the one right there. This is not him, but guy. I know.
No, that's the one.
But there you go. Broadway SpongeBob.
So she's also just a lot. Ariana Grande. She's one of those people that gets cast in those roles, and then she makes it all her own thing. And she's got to have, because she wears a high ponytail, that's why everybody considers her for beautiful women with high ponytails. Like, there are other human beings that could act so much better. It's a movie about ancient Greek people. Maybe we cast some Greek people.
Fair.
Grecians? Greek people.
I would just go with Greek people. I think that's safe.
Well, you say that. So anyway, that's the tea. I'm going to the comments right now to see what everyone's talking about.
My goodness, my ear hurts.
So this guy says neither. Hire an unknown talented singer actress. Sorry, I have to go shut my door because my husband is rocket leaking. 1 moment, please. Oh my god, my desk.
Rocket leaking.
Everything is happening. Una momento, por favor.
This episode has been brought to you by
ADHD.
ADHD, the ability to focus without focusing.
Also, I had to turn my fan on because it's hot as balls in here.
Yeah. Speaking of hot as balls, it's been like 80 for the past couple of days. Holy cow.
90 it got here.
It did get to 90 for
90 degrees.
Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday. You know what this is nice though? Because now we can show off our tattoos.
True.
I have a bunch on my arms. You only have one.
I have one on my arm and 2 on my legs, but...
When are you getting a spine tattoo?
I'm not crazy. I have one on my shoulder. I could have showed that one off. Yeah, I said it.
What about my spine tattoo makes me crazy?
1, nerve endings. Ow.
I'll be honest with you, this one hurt the least amount.
2, when I had him do my shoulder, my whole like skeletal system was going as I'm like laying there, and it was just. It was wild.
I fell asleep.
I know you fell asleep.
Spine.
I was there.
Yeah, I gotta tell you though, these ones hurt the most.
Which is weird because that felt like nothing.
Bone right here.
Bone
yeah.
right here.
You also got one little line. I got color.
Fair.
Like, I got shading, and
you got
she had to
shading,
go over it a bunch. And thick
but it
lines.
also is one precision. Like it's one precise thing. So there is an element of like direct pain to it. So
she went over it once with a thin line, and then a thick line, and then a shading, and then white. And by the white, I was like,
why'd she do white?
I wanted white in all the tips, so they stood out a little more.
Oh.
So they shine a little bit. So when I get tan, they'll shine even more. I've never seen them when I'm tan, but they're cute. She just posted her new list of plants. Yeah, unlike you, I don't just burn.
I don't just burn. I tan pretty well, actually. I'm already tanned. Look at that. That's hair and tan, but there's tan blinded. There. Hey, you know what? This might help. It's the sun! Holy cow! Turn that down. Oh my goodness. I just blinded myself. Oh man. I was like, wow, I look so dark, and then oh man. Oh.
Anyway,
crying.
It's been 90 degrees. But yeah, so good time to show off tattoos. Speaking of...
And to get more tattoos.
Did I tell you about the one that I'm planning on going to get very soon?
No.
I have 3. Chris. So, obviously, I want my jellyfish. But that's going to be like an undertaking. And I think I'm going to get that done in August so that I'm not doing beach trips with my kids. So I want to go swimming. And you have to wait 2 weeks to go into body water after you get a tattoo done. So,
I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm going to. I didn't go with any of my other ones. I waited 2 weeks, if not more. I'm petrified of getting getting an infection in a tattoo because I worry about scarring over the tattoo that I just paid money for. So I panic about it. Like I'm going in with like my purified water in the bathroom at school to wash them kind of panic. But no, I found one that I've been wanting for a while. So the first one I'm getting is barrel cactus for Arizona, and it's the cactus that I fell on when I was 8. So that's the needle that I still have in my knee.
You should get it over that needle.
I was gonna get it near my leg, but on my right knee, on Hold on.
near your leg. Explain.
Hold on. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do on my leg or if I'm going to do like on my thigh. I meant near my knee.
Okay.
I'm trying to be a
gonna say,
contortionist
what,
here for a
on
second.
your
Hold on.
cheeks or something?
So,
like, what is that
Yeah, a
supposed
barrel
to be?
cactus directly on my ass.
Right on your butt.
So
yeah.
here, so this part of my knee, probably about this big. I'm getting a
visual
shark
for
bite.
all that are just listening. On her
Yeah,
right
so-
knee, she's getting a shark bite.
Yeah, it's about 8 inches in diameter, roughly.
It's gonna be like the open mouth, like teeth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get seaweed inside
Okay.
inside the teeth.
Like,
Like
are you
it's
gonna
biting
have it
through
like
seaweed?
entwining all of it, or like hanging off
Just a
of
few
one?
pieces. No, I'm gonna get it entwining in a few pieces of teeth and then hanging down.
Are you sure
haven't
it
fully
won't look
decided
like
if
boogers?
It will look like seaweed, Justin.
It might look like boogers if you make it green.
This is really comfortable.
You are almost very much out of frame.
No, I'm not. I'm in the thing.
You're in, yeah, but you were kind of like, this is very comfortable.
This is...
Okay.
You know what I need is one of those ADHD chairs. Oh, hold on. Hold on. So anyway, Doc, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Is
that's not how this goes. Neither
It's
you
just,
or I
You know,
are,
my best friend has just been such a dick
should
to
be
me lately.
capable of that.
He,
Shut your mouth. I
He's
have
just,
not.
You know, he's been so abusive lately, and... Sorry, you're not supposed to put you in this. You're the therapist. So anyway, I just...
If I'm your friend, I'm not your therapist.
Shh. So he hasn't been letting me take the cats home, which is really rude. And,
They're my cats.
you know, I just... So you're not supposed to be putting yourself in the situation, Justin.
This is
as
not
the
a therapy
therapist.
session, Jasmine.
As a therapist.
I'm not a therapist. I am
So,
not.
anyway.
I am not certified for
Hey,
this.
I'm paying you for this. So anyway.
Where's my money?
I've just felt...
Bring me my money.
Consider it the retribution from... Yeah, I know, that was solid. Consider it the repayment from all of my editing that I've done. For the YouTube. Not lately, because you haven't been letting me, but, you know. To what point?
Letting you? You said you didn't want to, so...
I said I would if you wanted me to.
That to me says, no, I don't want to.
Interesting.
I said I was fine with that answer, because I am. But, to me, you saying, I would if you want to, is you saying, I don't actually want to.
I'm going to remember that the next time I say, do you want me to come to this thing with you? And you can say, you can if you want to.
Because if you want to, you can.
And then, because if you want me to, you can let me.
But it's not that. You were saying you would, like, I would if you want me to. That's putting it on me. Versus me saying, if you want to come, you are welcome to. That is saying, you are welcome. I don't mind if you show up. But
it's the same thing.
It is not.
I'm saying, hey, if you want me to edit, let me know. That's putting it on me.
But you didn't say that.
Edit.
You said, I will if you want me to. If you want me to.
Right.
Saying, Justin, I will, I can, if you want me to.
I haven't been in any of them. That's why I'm saying it.
You've been in every single one of them. You haven't watched any of the videos recently, huh?
It's been the one video that you edited on your day off.
Because I don't have any other time. Speaking of, if you guys haven't gone and check out my channel, TSK1239 on YouTube.
No, you know what?
Check
Fuck the channel.
Hey, you shush your mouth, all right? You had
Don't
your
go
moment of therapist. Hey. Be nice.
Go check out my Twitch.
My Twitch. The one who
Twitch.
You twitched twice.
3 times.
When was the third?
Recently.
Did you?
I just did Supermarket Simulator.
Oh, I didn't even get the notification that you went live.
I went on Saturday, or what? No, right after you left. Well, you were home when I started, because you texted me you were home, and then I was like, I guess I can stream. I streamed for a couple hours. I was bored.
How was viewing? How was viewers? Views.
I forgot to rename it for a while.
Yep.
I renamed it at the very end, so I think people thought it was Hometopia, but it was Supermarket Simulator. It was good. I had a lot of fun. Sorry to all of your eardrums, by the way. I just realized we were both yelling, and it was loud
You
for
know
me.
what? I'm not. You gotta know. You gotta know the emotion that we're feeling, and if we are feeling anger or frustration, we need to yell.
Ah!
If we actually don't. We can talk this out, Jasmine. Okay.
Ah!
As your therapist, I need you to conversate.
Ah!
Hey, stop yelling at me.
Ah! That was a weird noise that made.
Like I can't even make that.
Ah! You have to like hold your tongue at like straight in the middle of your mouth.
You know what you sound like? You sound like that on. No, it's gonna be a niche group of people that understand this. There's an episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick are like fighting. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like SpongeBob is representing the Krusty Krab, Patrick's representing the chum bucket, and Patrick comes out and it's this big guy with like massive fish, and he comes out and Patrick's strapped to the back, but you don't see Patrick.
I'm aware of the episode. Yeah,
and he comes out and goes, or there's some sort of yelling. Oh, it's SpongeBob and Patrick are yelling at each other, and then there's like a clip of the guy going in the same sound you made.
So you're saying I'm a big fat fish that holds a star on my back?
I said muscular.
You didn't actually say muscular at all. You just said big.
It's a big fish, okay? You're a big fish with Patrick's star on your back.
No. No. Anyway.
Hey, you said, oh my goodness, you need to chill out. That was loud. You said that you had something that you weren't going to tell me.
It was the Meg thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh, the fashion police. Sorry, I'm on the thing.
So yeah. Hey, quick question. Do your pinkies, are they straight?
What?
Focus on me. I am the reason. Are your pinkies straight? Okay, so they're crooked, right? You have crooked pinkies. Cool. Okay.
They bend my fingers.
Yeah, mine don't. Let me take my ring off because that pushes it out. Oh, yeah. You can kind of see through. You can see through my pinky on both sides.
Yeah, I have this pinky goes out and in.
I can make a V.
Yeah, so can I. Our pinkies are very similar.
So you would think that I have broken my pinkies. I have never broken my pinkies because...
I haven't broken, but this one was straight until I smashed it inward on a shovel. No, so I feel like I told you the story. We were playing, what's that game called?
Get close.
Home Free? Is it called Home Free? It's like hide and seek, but you have to run back to home base. Is that Home Free?
Manhunt.
We didn't call it Manhunt, though.
It's Manhunt up here. Okay,
but I wasn't up here. I was in Canada. So anyway, Home Free. I think it's called Home Free. But anyway, you hide, right, in all the different... Okay, but the focus is on me now?
Well, obviously, my camera is not focusing on me.
Right, so. Right. Also, just to brag about this, I got a new camera. I'm very pumped. Excuse me. When Justin was down last weekend, we went and picked it up from the Best Buy. It says we.
I walked in and then walked out. There was already, it was already taken care of.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but it's a nice new one. So we were playing. I was playing with some friends, and it was nighttime because why would you play during the day when you can see things? No. Right. And there were no lights because that would give away our position. But everybody else was home, if I remember correctly. And while I'm talking, I'm going to be pulling up the picture because it's important to me that I show you that I posted about this and expected to go viral. I just need you to know that, okay? So Jasmine. So we were running around being. Absolute fools. And I tripped on a shovel and landed like that. Landed on my finger, and it bent in, and
Nice.
my whole hand got purple, and I was very upset. So this is casually sprained my pinky playing. Oh yeah, home free. I tripped on a shovel. It was dark. I fell and tore my kneecap and sprained my finger. Though thought it was fractured, I couldn't bend it. I posted this on Instagram and thought I'd go viral. It was big. That thing swelled up. It took me 40 minutes to get that picture because I couldn't figure out how to hold the camera and take the picture with one hand. I was a bit of an idiot.
Man, you're setting me up with softballs.
Go, Justin. Take your go.
Was? I think it's time.
Where can they find you, Justin?
Oh my goodness. Ow, my ear holes. You can I'm thrown off now. You messed me up. Like I'm like
Good.
I need a hard reset or something.
So you can find me over at Asminsta on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch now. Asminsta1721 on Instagram. You can follow the show over on No Impulse Control on Instagram and TikTok. I promise I will post more, but we've been very busy lately. It's been very busy. End of school year is a busy time for everyone. So hopefully this summer we'll get some more content. Also, thank you guys so much for the love on the disc golf video. That was just thrown together super quick. But you guys really showed us some good love. I think we got like 60 likes on it, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So thank you guys so much for that. Justin, where can they find you now that your heartbeat has calmed down?
You can find me at TSK1239 on all socials except for like X, or if you can't find it there, then you can look at the Soccer King 1239.
One day he'll stop telling you about X because we don't have X.
But I want to make sure you know. But
listen to me.
yeah,
Look at me, everybody.
Graduation.
They're not on X. What are you doing?
Everybody. I'm typing. I had an idea and I'm putting in our idea spot. Anyways, so yeah, you can find me at all of those places. You could also check out the website, thesoccerking1239.com, where you can get merch.
Soon.
We are working on merch. I would dare guess to say that maybe next month we might see merch. Who knows?
Oh, what's going on next month, Justin, that we would want to release merch for?
Well, it's my birth month, so there's that.
Oh, the whole month.
The whole month, yeah. If you get a full month, I get a full month. Oh,
no,
really?
No. I'm a princess is the reason. I get a full month because I'm the baby of the group. Let me have this. I was an older sibling.
I was a middle child. I think I need it more.
My sibling. Well,
I do need it more. I was a middle on both sides.
Yeah, we can just forget about you though, because you're a middle child. I mean, so.
Fair. They always do. Anyways, go check out the show on Instagram and TikTok, and go check out the website. Get your merch, and we'll see you in the next one.
I'm ending this. Goodbye.
Peace out. I'm ending this. Peace out.
Peace out.